So glad to be back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Queerantine Kitchen. We'll let a couple more people join in. Say hello, and then I'll do the rules. Every time I do this, I think I have everything ready, and then I realize that my glasses are really smudgy, and I have to go find a glasses cloth. So, BRB. I guess I'm just down the hall. I'm a trash person. That's okay. At least I have a glasses cloth. All right, we ready to do this? I think we are. Oh, hi, thank you. So, welcome to Queerantine Kitchen. This is a show where I talk with a lovely guest as we cook dinner, and it is so much fun. And I've got the guests all chosen already, so don't just think you can hop in whenever. My guest tonight is Madi. This is not a balloon. This is a light. Ta-da! There we go. I actually try to keep it out of here because it's so obnoxious. Anyway, hi. Please feel free to ask questions, chat in the comments and stuff. But as usual, if you're being a weird, gross chaser or you're being inappropriate, you're gone. 0 chances. Well, not 0 chances. I guess it's on you, on the system. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Madi, if you wanna, I'll send you a request, and we will. So I can't wait. I'm very excited. I'm excited every week because I love the show. It's usually the other thing. Hello.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's loading. I got a little circle.
Hey. Oh my God.
There you
Hi.
are. Hi. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh my God. Finally 21, you know?
Finally happened. It finally happened.
You look great.
Oh, thank you. It's there's nothing else to do in quarantine, so it's this is when this is my chance to dress up.
You're shining like a star. I missed the balloon light though.
Oh, okay, God. All right, here we go. It's just a light. It's just a regular kitchen light.
Telling your Canadian lies. How are you?
I'm doing really well today. It was super cold this morning, and there was snow blowing off the roofs, which made it look like it was a blizzard out, and I was just not into it. So I did not do anything outside today at all. I've been completely inside all day long, which is fine because there's still a pandemic on. So we are
right?
We're not going outside, even though restaurants are open again.
Oh, are they up there?
They're open, and you can go in with a couple people and contact tracing and all that. But I'm still just I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go into it. But surprisingly, this may be a shock. I actually don't really want to talk about the pandemic. Kind of sick of it. So tell me how you're doing.
I thought this is Pandemic Kitchen, so I gotta go.
How are you doing? How's your birthday been? What's going on with you?
It's pretty great. I've had a lovely day. I was working, but I signed a lease for a new apartment.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. And I, just enjoyed the day. A lot of love from people. It's been really lovely.
Well, I mean, everyone deserves extra love on their birthday. So I'm glad you got some.
I agree. What are you making tonight?
So I am going to I'm actually just cutting up some garlic. I'm going to make a spicy sausage and penne pasta, arrabbiata pasta, because
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm it's not that fancy. It's just sauce in a jar. So if anyone's Italian grandmother is watching, I apologize.
The best way to have sauce.
Yeah, what are you making?
I am going to make my trademark Impossible Burger. I really thought long and hard about this too. I was like,
Okay.
I'm gonna order Taco Bell and then pretend I'm making it out of frame, and then just be like, this is what I have, like in the wrappers and everything. But then I was like, I'd rather just eat a burger.
You know, it's pretty common for people to threaten or promise to just order Taco Bell when they come on this show. You're not the first person
Really?
to do. Oh yeah, not at all.
Wow, no original thought.
And I'm like, yeah, do it. Like bluff called, and everyone's like, no, I won't. I'll make something.
I know, yeah. I felt like I took it maybe a little too seriously, and then I was like, what am I doing?
Oh
Like,
well,
I don't want you to think I'm a plebeian, you know.
I would never even dream of it.
So yeah,
So-
I'm making an Impossible Burger,
Okay.
and then I'm making a cucumber and tomato salad on the side.
Oh yum.
Oh yes.
I'm doing like a one pot kind of thing, even though I'm cooking it all up in the pan.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be good.
So,
yeah.
did you how has it been? Have you been? I know you don't want to talk about pandemic, but have you been vaccinated?
No, I haven't, because Canada is just taking its sweet time getting it out to us.
Yeah.
So right now it's like I think it's my mom has her date and she's in her 60s, so they're doing like old people first.
Yeah.
It's looking like general vaccination. When I look at the website, it's like it says spring/early summer, so could be June, could be July.
Yeah.
Could be
Nothing like a nice month or two long spread of when's it going to be.
or just a season where they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know, is there snow? You might have it by then.
It's like, hello, like, can we get something a little more solid? They just announced here that tomorrow everyone 30 or older can get it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And
Pretty
you're
cool.
in New York, right?
Yeah, New York City.
Oh, I can
So
hear the New York City sirens.
I was hoping you couldn't hear those. I live next to a fire station. So
Okay.
they go by all the time. It's really great.
Mhm.
It's my favorite sound.
Ooh, we're getting real hot here on this skillet.
Careful.
I used to live downtown. Like I lived right downtown in Calgary a very few number of years ago. That's not a sentence that makes any sense.
A very few number of years ago.
A very few number of years ago. No, it's probably closer to 10 years now, but and I lived right by a fire station, and it was amazing how fast my brain just was like tuned out.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
get
I'm not
very
paying
used to
attention to this, which is probably
Well,
bad. I got something on my nose. Hang on. No, I'm good.
Oh, you look good. Yeah, I mean, I got used to it too. I think also too, like when you live in a city, you know, I live in Brooklyn, which is like very populated. You kind of just get used to noise in general. But yeah, the first couple days of the fire trucks going every day going by, I was like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. So where's your new place? What's tell us about that if you want, or what is the exact address and zip code so we can all come?
Yes. So my social security, I'll start with that.
Yes. Good. Oh, thank God.
It's in Hell's Kitchen, which is it's near Times Square, which is not great in that sense, but for every other sense, it's really great. It's like a very super gay neighborhood, which is kind of amazing. So
the only thing I know about Hell's Kitchen is that Daredevil works out of there.
oh yeah, is there a Lady Daredevil? Because that's who I'll be.
Oh, you'll be Lady Daredevil. I'm sure there
Daredevil.
must have been a Lady Daredevil at some point.
There has
in time.
to be.
There was like Elektra, but she wasn't the
Yeah.
same.
No, she wasn't her last name like Nachos or something.
Yes, yeah, not. It was a Greek last name.
That would do it. Don't want to offend the Greek viewers.
Of course not.
Do we have any questions?
Well, mostly people just saying, well, Shannon says say hi to Matt Murdock. Happy birthday. I have not been looking.
Oh my God, so many people.
Ooh, Ava, if you scroll down, she just said she's going to be in the Hell's Kitchen area next week. So maybe
Hit me
you
up.
can
Let's hang out.
safely. So you're vaccinated then? Are you done?
I will be fully vaccinated on Saturday.
Awesome. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to just like not think about it, you know? I mean, I know we're far from that, but
And you'll still have to like wear a mask if you go out and stuff, right?
yeah, it's going to be kind of the situation, but you know, I can take that. That's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, that's so great. I'm so glad. And even though like there is, you know, a part of me that's like jealous when I hear other people getting their vaccines, and I'm like, okay.
I mean, you're not missing a whole lot of it's once you do it, you're like, oh, okay, it's like a 2-minute thing, and then you're done.
I know.
You know, it's so strange, but like, yeah, it is like a little. I felt very jealous with people before I got it done too, and I was like, I just don't get it. Why don't I have it? But there's way more important people that need it.
Oh yeah. There's way more people that need it more, and
Yeah,
all being patient, and it's totally fine.
forget.
You're getting a compliment on the flowers in the background. This is your birthday. Your birthday flowers, I think.
Those are from my lovely girlfriend Autumn.
Oh.
And if she's not watching, I'll be very sad.
Uh-oh, I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her either. How dare she?
Pop in. But she could be here.
She better. I'll start screaming.
So what's your food update? Where are you at?
So I've cut up all of my cucumbers. I cut up some tomatoes, and I have some green onions in there, scallions. And I'm doing salt, pepper, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, olive oil, and then sesame seeds.
Wow. Is that gonna be what the burger is? Like the cucumber? No. You're making
That's gonna be the side.
Oh, the salad, of course.
Yeah, because like the burger is an Impossible Burger. It takes like 2 minutes to make.
Right.
And I'm saving the best for last, you know? Really making it a big climax for the viewers.
Is this a long con where you're going to be like, actually, it's an Impossible Whopper, and I just pretended the whole time?
I might. We'll just have to see.
Knew it.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Knew it.
Look, this show's official. This is the big stage right now.
No one's ever called this show official before, not even me, and I'm the one who runs the damn thing.
Well, now you can put that as the tagline. This is, I don't know what else it is. The official something.
It's official. Oh, we got a question from Becoming Lucy. I'm going to put my hair up, even though I'm really digging my ways today. It's just going to get in the food. Did you get any nice presents?
I got a ring.
No.
I got a really nice weekend with my girlfriend. I got lots of love and care from friends and family.
Yay.
Yeah, that's all I want.
I find that like the older I get, that's the one I like, you know?
Yeah, to like feel loved and like have a nice, chill, relaxing day. It's kind of great. When's your birthday?
My birthday was in January, so I did that. I got a question. Lucy also asked you, how do we know each other? We just know each other through Instagram.
Yeah.
And it is
are
not
we lovers? Sure.
You promised you'd never tell.
Well, I'm really bad at keeping secrets. Yeah, from Instagram. We've known each other just about a year now, right?
I think just over a year. I think, yeah, just it kind of, I don't even remember how I follow most people. It's really just like someone will repost something or share on a story, and I'll be like, hey, you're cool.
Kind of the same.
You look awesome. Let's hang out.
It's so funny how it extends beyond our community, but our community is kind of like that, right? Like we just go, hey, we all seem pretty cool and nice. Let's just be friends.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to make friends is on Instagram and like being in our group.
I have, yeah, I have honestly, like, pre-transition, I was very, I don't know, I was like very bad at making friends. It took me a really long time. It took me, like, I was really shy. I didn't want to get to know people. I can't open this jar of sauce. This is really embarrassing. There it is. But then, like, once I came out, once I felt like I was me, for lack of a better, term, like, I just felt more confident and more, like, excited to be around people. And I was just like, hey, you're cool. Let's be friends. And so it works way more than you think, which is amazing.
It's really easy, surprisingly. I mean, it's good too that being a small group really helps. There's not a whole. I mean, sometimes I'm surprised by how many of us there are.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I still feel like I know everybody somehow. Oh, I think Autumn joined.
Oh.
Pressure's on.
Now we gotta. Okay.
Now I gotta make this look good.
We're not talking about ex-lovers anymore. It's fine. We're good.
But yeah, it's been really cool getting to know you over the past year, and like I don't know if people know this, but you're like one of the most supportive, loving friends I've ever had.
Don't say that. No.
You really are, and we always talk about like when we'll all be vaccinated and everything, so we can finally hang out, and I really can't wait for that.
Aw, you know I can't take a compliment. What are you doing to me?
I know. I like to put people on the spot.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I really try to. I don't know. I just want. When I first came out here, people were nice to me, and I was like, well, this is a pay it forward situation. So we had a question. I'm gonna get past you complimenting me so much. What are you up to these days, Maddie? Outside of birthday stuff.
What am I up to?
What do you do for work? I actually don't. I wanted to ask you that. So that's a good one.
For work, I am an erotic magician. So I use my body. No,
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a great job. No, I work for a finance company. I'm an assistant.
I can see why you went with erotic magician.
Yeah, it's a little more exciting sounding. But yeah, it's pretty great. I've been working there since December. Before that, I worked on Broadway, so it's quite a big shift.
Right. So you obviously got shut down, like.
Yeah, it's still shut down. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go to a place that's not shut down, so I can live. And then yeah, it's been great since. And what else have I been up to? A lot of hanging out with my partner, a lot of like trying to pretend that there is not a pandemic. So like laughing and smiling, having a fun time at home, watching a lot of TV. I just watched
so much TV.
Did you watch the Snyder Cut yet?
I didn't because I don't have HBO Max, which is not a thing in Canada, and the streaming service that it's on is called Crave. And I deleted Crave, or I unsubscribed from Crave because I was subscribed to like Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix. I was like, this is too many things. So I was like, you have to go. I wasn't watching anything on here. So now I am the only person who hasn't seen the Snyder Cut. I've heard it's like better, but it's also like maybe don't have every scene be in slow motion and it wouldn't be 4 hours long.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's a slog of a watch. Like once you start it, you get about 2 hours in and you're like, oh, they're not even a team yet.
Oh,
it's really wild. But then you watch the second half and you're like, it turns out this movie's kind of awesome in a lot of ways. Like it has really good stuff. I'll say that. But
I've heard, yes. I mean, I feel like we maybe need to be mindful of spoilers here. I personally don't care. I've listened to like podcasts talking about it, and so I've heard like what some of the differences are, and so I mean I'm intrigued for all of the like I didn't like Justice League when it came out. I was never. I'm a Marvel fangirl. Like, I know Disney's paying me to say this, so.
I'm a Marvel girl too. So.
But like, yeah, I always like the MCU better than I like the DC universe, and it was just so grim and dour and like, blah. And then like Justice League came out, and it was such a weird mess because of like, Zack Snyder leaving and his horrible tragedy that he went through, and then Joss Whedon coming in and like making it like funny but not funny, and it was just like, oh boy. So then, and then of course with all the like fanboys being like, release the Snyder cut, blah, it was just like, I don't even know if I want to like encourage this, because I don't want like people to be loud nerds about something to get their way. I feel like you don't deserve it. So
every like 25 to 30-year-old male was like, I have to create a Twitter account just so I can bitch about this movie. And I was like, okay. I had the same reaction. I was like, don't ask for something if it's like probably not going to be great. But then it's like, okay, it's certainly it's not close to Marvel quality in any way.
Okay.
If that helps. But it's like, okay, not everything's going to be an award winner,
No, and I think like, especially if people are still in lockdown, it's like, yeah, all right, 4 hours, like bring it on. I don't know if I would go to a movie theater and watch that. Like, I feel like that would be a hard no for me without an intermission of some kind. And I have in my life watched the entire trilogy of the extended Lord of the Rings in one sitting. Like, I did that when I was much younger. I would never do that now because it was like
10 hours.
No, it's more like 16 hours. 14 hours. It's a lot. It is a lot, and I may have gone sort of insane during it.
Did you get one of those like couches that has like the toilet built into it?
No. You just pick your moments. You're like, okay, Treebeard is starting to talk. I got like a good solid 10 minutes here. Off I go.
Oh my god.
So
I like that. I like the what are they? The trees? Ents?
The Ents.
I like
the Ents. They're so good.
They're cool. All right, this is my salad that I've spent 22 minutes making.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That looks really good.
Thank you.
I should show my sauce. My sauce.
Let's see that sauce.
Amy, don't call me insane. That's rude. It's rude.
I mean, it could be true though.
It is true. Okay, so this is what I got going on here. Someone asked earlier, sorry, I forgot your name. If this is a meatless Monday, unfortunately, no. This is just this is not meatless sausage. It's just OG sausage. So
sausage is so good though. All right, I think I should start doing my buns.
Careful. This is a family show. No erotic magicianry. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Not yet. I'm a big cinephile.
Okay.
So, like, what is your favorite, like, what are some of your favorite movies?
I mean, I gotta rep Star Wars. Star Wars is like one of my most like favorite nostalgic things. I know that there is also a toxic fandom around Star Wars.
Sure. Anything has that though.
Which breaks my heart, but yeah, Star Wars. I saw that like I think it was like the first sort of big movie I saw. It was like taped off my parents' VCR. So the first time I saw Empire Strikes Back, there was like sofa commercials, sort of the start and end of it in there. But I've just always loved Star Wars. It's been such a fun like universe. I will, if I'm like wondering what to watch, I'll just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch the original trilogy.
They're so good,
and they're so fun, and they are definitely with their flaws. They are messy, and the acting is wild, and some of the choices don't make a lick of sense. But I'm just like, I don't care. This is a warm hug of a franchise.
I almost lit my apartment on fire. Sorry.
Okay, you can't light it on fire until April 30th. What is this clicking noise?
That's just a fire that's going to consume me. So question about Star Wars.
Okay.
Which one is your absolute favorite? I'll tell you mine first.
Okay.
so that way you can judge me and
All
then
right.
say yours.
Okay.
I think Rogue One is my favorite.
Oh, I was not expecting Rogue One, but that is a solid choice.
I love it.
The more I watched Rogue One, like I've seen it a few times now, and it like the first time I was like, okay, and then like the more times I've seen it, I was like, yeah, this is actually like a solid movie.
I mean, it doesn't have the core. It doesn't have Jedi,
No,
which is a little bit lame, but it has that big Darth Vader scene, which is like,
that's like an awesome scene.
oh,
It's one of the best. One of the best. My favorite, and it's tied in a lot with myself and my like gender and stuff at the time, but The Force Awakens, like the first of the new trilogy. I know it's basically just a retread of A New Hope, but
I loved it.
I fell in love with Rey so hard. I like just her in that movie. She's so great. She's so like competent and knows what she's doing. And I was just like, this was I don't know. It was just like such a revelation, and like I got to see it in the theaters on opening night, and it was like new Star Wars that's like reportedly good and not the prequels. Sorry, prequel lovers. But yeah,
The prequels
Kelly
are really bad.
Kelly is mentioning we have been watching. I've been making her literally making her watch the Star Wars movies. Quit lighting yourself on fire.
At this point, I'm just seeing what'll happen.
No, don't.
Okay, so
we've been watching those, and right now last Friday we watched Attack of the Clones.
oh my God, no.
So
And
bad.
what was the consensus?
It's so bad. It's better than. It's like not even. It's the same bad as Phantom Menace, because like we watched Phantom Menace and I was like, oh my God, I forgot how much Jar Jar Binks is in this movie, and he is in that movie a lot.
He's not great. Yeah.
And he's not great. And
Stop.
Maxie Big Da Force.
Although
but I love it. Like I still
I like
it.
Phantom Menace because it has the pod racing.
The pod racing is good. The Duel of the Fates is
Duel
good.
of the Fates is amazing.
Attack of the Clones is actually your favorite. Damn it.
Oh dear. Oh,
It's my favorite. The acting. I love how much he hates sand.
So the Clone Wars series is great. I hear that, but I have not seen any of it.
Okay, so I watched all of the Clone Wars. I liked most of it. The first season, though, is like rough. Like I think they didn't know what they were really doing. And I've only seen it all the way through once, but yeah, some of the like character developments and arcs that happen in the Clone Wars is like top-notch stuff.
So is it like Star Trek: The Next Generation, where you like skip season 1 and you just start a season 2 and you just go, "This is a great show."
You just have to. There are some rough season 2 episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation as well.
There were some rough episodes throughout the whole series.
Oh, there are. I watched an episode today actually. Timescape, the one where they like. It's like the end of season 6 where they're like, oh no, the Romulans are attacking and time is frozen. And then it turns out that the aliens were just using the like Romulans engine as a nursery. Like, oops.
Yeah.
Oops. That was a great episode. But
yeah, that's an awesome episode.
I know I'm getting into season 7 where I'm like, oh, I get to see Dr. Crusher fall in love with a ghost. Yay.
Yeah, they did a lot of like really experimental stuff that you'll see copied in shows now, but it's done better now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's still an amazing series that like, oh my God, it's like incredible.
I feel like it behooves me to ask you what are some of your favorite films? You're like a cinephile. It seems like you probably have more cred than I do. I'm just like, yay, Marvel comics.
I mean,
but
I'm
like
in the same boat. I love Marvel films. My favorite Marvel movie is probably, I mean, Endgame is just incredible, but I think I love Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, Winter Soldier is awesome.
Amazing. But then overall films, I love Interstellar. I love, I mean, I don't love like all good stuff. I love Space Jam. Like a lot. I've seen it so many times.
But when are you going to list a bad movie? That's my question.
Good. Okay, I'll give you a bad one. Have you ever seen The Room
Oh, yeah, I've seen The Room.
with
That's
Tommy Wiseau and
the Tommy Wiseau Room. Oh, hi, Mark.
yeah.
I've
Oh,
seen
hi,
it.
Mark.
Oh, hi,
Lolly,
Mark.
so you're so sexy. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies ever.
Hi, doggy. That's
I
my favorite line.
Oh,
That movie,
it's so
yeah.
good. Yeah, I watch it all the time.
I had that problem going back and trying to watch MacGyver. Huh.
Same thing. He uses a paperclip in one episode to save the day. He uses a belt buckle in the next episode. It's like, we get it.
Yeah, he can do it. He's MacGyver.
Oh, no.
Interstellar is so good. I feel like I
Yes.
didn't like Interstellar as much as everybody else did, but sorry.
What if I fell back and just died right now on screen?
Then
How
I
would
hope
you feel?
Autumn would help you.
I don't think she would.
It was
Okay.
it was fine. It was fine. I have like okay, Chris Nolan, I feel like he is a little bit of a precious special time boy and is like I make the best movies that are the most like brain scratching, and you're like, can you just settle down, Chris Nolan? And like with Tenet, when like he made that, and everyone was like, nobody can hear anything, and he was like, it doesn't matter, it's my vision. Nah, I was just like, okay, Chris Nolan, like,
Oh, it was
easy.
so bad.
Easy, friend.
I love him. I think he's amazing. That movie was terrible. It was so unbelievably unintelligible. The entire time I was like, what is happening? Why is this going backwards? Why is there two people?
All right.
Why are there now four?
It's a temporal pincer move.
Oh yes.
Whatever. Yes, okay, Amy, agreed. I will do that. I'll watch Interstellar with you.
Yes, you really should. Make sure you're like in a great mood.
Okay, well, that won't be that hard. I'm in a much better mood these days.
Oh, that's great. That's what I love to hear.
I'm putting
Okay,
some Parmesan cheese on. Because why not?
Oh, are you Italian?
No, I'm German.
Oh, cool. I'm Italian and German and like a bunch of other stuff. Like English and who the heck knows. My 23andMe is like, it looks like a recipe. It's like 100 things.
Okay. And you said you were born in New York, like you've been there your whole life?
Yeah, I was born
That's so
like
cool. Like a legit
probably
New
an hour
Yorker.
away from here in Queens. Which
That's
is
so
like,
cool.
yeah, so New York City's 5 boroughs. I'm like
Yeah.
from like the more like culturally cool, chill kind of ones. There's like all different types of people and it's really big. I love it.
I learned about the 5 boroughs of New York from the Disney animated show Gargoyles. When each one of the gargoyles was named after a borough, so there was like
Yes.
Manhattan and Brooklyn and
Bronx.
the Bronx,
Yep.
and yeah.
Gargoyles is amazing.
So that's what I mean. I feel like New York is such a funny city because I think out of any other city on earth, maybe London now, but like any other city on earth, like that's where stuff is set for movies, like movies and TV shows. Everything's in New York. I used to think that like I would never in a comic book universe where there are where there are superheroes. I was like, why would anybody want to live in New York? That shit gets blown up all the time.
It's true. I mean, it's kind of like that in real life too. But it's also like, yeah, I mean, being born here is such a different thing. Like,
Yeah.
most of my friends are not from here. It's very interesting, but I love it.
It's always like a place that, like the stories are people would move to New York from somewhere else, or they'd like go to college in New York and then end up living there. And
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just what like Friends and How I Met Your Mother have like led me to believe about.
it's true. I mean,
That's true.
it's the best time to do it, right? Like you go, okay, I want to make a big change. What bigger change than, moving from like the Midwest or another country to New York? But then you get here and you're like, oh, it's just kind of like every other place, except there's just a lot more people.
There's a lot more people, and there's like a lot more. Yeah, I can imagine like once you get there, you're like, this is just a city like anything else. Oh,
Yeah.
Amy is asking, why don't you have the accent?
So it's actually very interesting. My mom does, my dad does, my family does, and I purposefully was like, I don't want to talk like this, so I got rid of it.
You're just like,
It's
out you go.
it's not cute, but no problem. You know, if someone has that, good for them. It didn't sound good on me.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like people can't really tell where I'm from by my voice. Is that true?
I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, the only like accents I can tell is I got pretty good at discerning Australian accents because I lived there for a year, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
by the end of it, I was like, oh, you sound like, that's more of a Tassie accent, and that's more of like a Gold Coast, like
Yeah.
Bondi sort of twang
I
to it. But
I always think I'm doing an Australian accent, but I'm just doing New Zealand. I've been
ah,
told that many a time.
yes, I love the New Zealand accent. That's like the accent that
Me
just
too.
sounds like everyone's chill.
Yeah, it's so good. Ooh, ow, I almost burned myself. Okay. Ah,
I used to think that I didn't have an accent because you grow up around people that just sound like you. You're like, well, of course we don't have accents. Other people have accents, but oh boy, I found out that I was wrong, and apparently there's such a thing as a Canadian accent when I lived in Australia.
I definitely do hear it,
Oh yeah,
but I hear it when you say like out.
out,
You say more like out. I can't do it now. Out, out,
out,
out.
out. Yeah, well, it's definitely not. And coming back, coming back from Australia, I was very able to tell. I was like, oh, that's what people were talking about. Okay.
Mhm.
And like people on the East Coast, I've been able to hear like, okay, you're from Ontario, like you're saying that like a person from Ontario. That is amazing. Um, who do we think is asking to join the video? That's not what we do
Who's
here.
asking to join?
No,
No.
no. This is not a anyone join situation.
So Shannon says you have the anchor accent. Do I have the anchor accent, or does Billie?
Yeah,
What is the anchor accent?
yeah. What's an anchor accent? Is it
I've
because
never.
maybe it's Shannon, because Shannon also hosts a podcast on Anchor. So maybe
Ah.
that's what she's talking about. And in that case, she'd be talking about me. What about drawer? Drawer. Stop making me say words. Drawer.
Drawer.
Drawer. Let me
Drawer.
get
I feel like we sound the same on that one.
the drawer. Yeah.
Drawer.
And water. Yeah, I say water. I don't say
I say
water.
water. My dad says water.
Water.
Yeah. He says warder. He says idea instead of idea.
I say that as a joke sometimes. I'm like, good idea, because I'm hilarious and charming. So
I mean, who could disagree with that? I almost said who could agree with that. Oops.
you would not have been wrong
Oh
either.
no, never.
This food did not take me that long. This was like super easy, less than half an hour. How's your
Yep.
stuff coming along?
I'm like basically
neutral.
almost done.
So Shannon says that the anchor accent is neutral. So
Oh,
like news anchor, like
oh,
like
yes. Like that,
yeah.
they all get that training to just sound the same.
Throwing it over to Chaz on sports. Right.
All right, my buns are gonna burn. So, ow.
For some reason, when Shannon said anchor, I was just like a boat, like
Yeah.
anchor. I was like,
I was like, is it like some kind of like
something
specific?
nautical? Is this some New Jersey thing, Shannon? I don't know what you're talking about.
We love Shannon.
We do love Shannon. She's the best.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. We love everybody.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. We got 20 people watching, Billy. That's pretty great.
That's wild. That's 20 people in
That's
my
amazing.
kitchen. In your kitchen.
That's amazing. Wow. I feel a little bit too seen now. I feel vulnerable.
You're okay.
Um,
It's a safe space here.
how's your food tasting?
My food is tasting really good. It's actually quite spicy, which is nice.
Yes.
I do not speak Spanish.
I do a little bit. ¿Dónde está mi pantalones?
I don't know where your pants are. I knew that one.
But
It says, if someone says, hola, ¿cómo está, cariño?
that's
Which,
probably not going to be a good thing, right?
probably not a good thing. That would be a pirate Billy. Oh, anchor. I don't know what's happening. I'm like distracted by the comments. I'm all over the place.
All right, now I'm making a sauce.
Ooh, what's going on in your sauce? So how do you dress your burger?
So
Formal, casual, business? Like, what are we talking about?
Business in the front, party in the back. I like to do
the mullet.
like I like to do on the Impossible, a like a special sauce, like a Big Mac sauce.
Ooh, okay. So since you didn't say it was
like,
secret, then
yeah, it's mayo, ketchup, mustard, sriracha, and salt and pepper. That's it.
mayo, ketchup, sriracha, and salt and pepper. Okay, so what else do you put on?
There's smoke in the kitchen. Smoke alarm silent in the kitchen.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what's happening?
My Google smoke alarm is like, you're gonna die.
Well, you did. I don't know. You did release a bunch of like you're clicking your stove, whatever.
Gas.
You sure you're not just like letting the gas out?
So what were you asking me? Sorry.
What else do you put in your burger? So you got the special sauce.
I like just cheese, and that's it.
Still cheese.
I'll do like if I'm at like a place that makes like a more California burger. I'll do like lettuce and tomato and avocado, like the whole nine.
What for this helpless Canadian? What is a California burger, please?
California burger is basically just that. It's like a regular beef burger or turkey, usually turkey.
Okay.
And then they'll do like I think it's cheddar cheese, avocado, bacon, tomato, lettuce, mayo.
Oh.
It's delicious.
Okay. That's
Am I
good.
burning down?
Are you burning down?
Oh no, burning.
No burning. So what is like? I know that like there's this not the stereotype, but the feeling that in New York there's like the best food and there's like the greatest like restaurants and stuff. So like, what's some of your favorite places to go or like I don't know street food? I don't know. Tell me about New York food. That's what I'm asking. Perfect interviewer.
So it depends where you start. If you're starting in Brooklyn, like me,
Okay.
Pizza. So you have to get the best pizzas. So like, it's a big thing here. Like, there's a lot of like fighting amongst the places of who has the best pizza and whatever. For me, Joe's Pizza is the best that I've ever had. They're also in Manhattan too.
Okay.
And from there, like best restaurants, we have really great steakhouses. We have really great, wings. I mean, it's like anywhere else, right? Like I would say like you got to do the pizza places first. Then
so
sandwiches.
what's your like what's the best pizza for you?
Joe's Pizza, and then.
But like what kind of
plain,
pizza?
I just like a plain slice.
Just plain cheese.
They do like a supreme, like with all the meat on it, and that is good as hell.
Are you a fan of pineapple on pizza or no?
I love pineapple on pizza, which is not very common amongst people I know.
Right.
Everybody I know hates it usually, but it's so good. You get pineapple with like jalapenos.
Oh, okay.
And bacon, and then you put barbecue sauce over it.
Oh, interesting.
Like someone said,
yeah,
Jersey.
MJ
said,
is
Jersey
saying
Philly pizza.
Oh, Philly
amazing.
pizza. And then MJ is saying every New Yorker has a best pizzeria, and it's the one in their neighborhood. It's true.
It's so true. Mine is right in my neighborhood.
Even I know that. I think
I'm almost done here. So this is my sauce. It looks like sludge.
Yep.
I promise it's good.
No, that's all right. Sauce should look a bit like sludge, I think. I don't need this compost lid anymore. Yes, I am fully done. I've packed up my leftovers all ready to go, and I'm going to enjoy this. It's very good.
Yeah.
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, sorry. Okay, but Hawaiian pizza, which is my favorite kind of pizza,
It's
was
so
like
good.
invented in Canada, like the ham and pineapple with like mozzarella cheese.
Hmm.
It's so good.
It's delicious.
It's my favorite kind. It's again like that. I liked it when I was a kid. It's the nostalgia for me, and so I
agree.
that. But speaking of nostalgia, I realize I haven't asked this question in a little while on my show, and I want to get back to it. But like, what is your history around cooking? Have you cooked lots? Did you grow up cooking?
My mom
tell me about it.
loves cooking.
Yeah.
Loves cooking. Cooks every single day. I was terrible at it. I would fuck up hard-boiled eggs every time I tried to make them. And then I did one of those meal services like Blue Apron,
Mm-hmm.
and I got hooked. And I was like, oh wow, cooking's
Awesome.
like amazing and fun. And so I got really into it. Now I'd say like I do it as much as I can,
Mm-hmm.
but like when you're in a pandemic and you have to cook 3 times a day, it's like, no.
I really love cooking. I feel like that's a good one, Kelly. I'll ask that in a second. I feel like, I love cooking. I used to like do cooking programs with the kids. I worked at an after school program for years and years,
Yeah.
and like got to cook with them. And then when it was just like me in the pandemic, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'll just eat like toast and the first thing I can grab from the fridge. So that's partly why this is a show, because it's like I will cook a thing. It'll have to be like intentional, and then
I love that though.
I'll do it. And
What's your go-to? Like, what's your like maybe comfort food that you make all the time?
Oh, I feel like my breakfast game is where my comfort food is, like, I guess the most comforting. I mean, I've talked about at Christmas time, there's a potato salad that we make, which is like a German potato salad. And it's like what we have every Christmas Eve as like a family. So that's like huge for me. But I just like a little bit of we call it a bird's nest, where you fry up a piece of toast, a bread, and like you cut a hole in the middle and you crack an egg in it. It's got a bunch of different names, but like
we call it egg in a hole.
Egg in a hole.
Yeah.
Arguably less glamorous than bird's nest, but you do you.
I like yours better.
I like I like pasta. I like doing like roasts, like a roast chicken. I got an air fryer recently, so I've been playing with that when I've been like goofing around. I'm like, what can I put in here today? Oh, that's great. And it's been awesome. But like, I think I just love to cook as much as I can and for people. Like, cooking for people is when I'm the most excited about cooking. For me, like I said, I'll be like, dinner is a handful of crackers and Skittles. Yum. But when I'm like cooking for someone else, I'm like, okay, aprons on, making a big thing and making it fancy. So
I love that.
That's where.
All right,
that's
wait. You said you were going to ask me something. Was it?
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, this is actually an easy one. Stegosaurus.
Yes.
They got that big spiky back. Oh my god! And then
That's
they got
the
that
best one.
tail with the giant swords on it.
Yeah, sword tail, spike back. Forget about it. Stegosaurus wins. Get out of here, T-Rex. I'm being made fun of. Pasta. I'm being made fun of. All right, well.
All right, I'm done.
I'm also done.
Not a glamorous creation, but I did my best.
So we got to hold it up and try to find a still shot for the cover hold. Oh, that looks so good. Yay. And there's my big plate of pasta. I'm really excited about this.
Oh, it looks so good.
So, Maddie, plug yourself. Tell us where you can find you, what you're doing, anything you want to talk about at the end before we say goodbye.
I can't really think of anything. I mean, you can find me at my Instagram, MadlyMadiii.
With 3 eyes at the end, right?
Yes, with 3 eyes. And I think that's really the only place that I'm at now. But come say hi to me. I'm nice. I bite. I mean, I don't. Oops. And yeah, and I'm really just so happy I got to come on here with you. I've wanted to do this for a while, so it's been great.
It's so fun to have you on here. It's so it's so fun to just like chat and cook for a bit. It makes the time go by really quickly, and it makes cooking like super fun. And I'm so thankful that you said you'd want to come on, and that you're also so like so nice and open. And like, I mean, so many people are nice and open on here, but like it's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you're like, I'm gonna ask somebody to like hang out or like talk, and what if they say no? And like 99 times out of 100 people have been like, yeah, of course. So thank you so much for coming on, and you rock. And I hope that one day you can show me around New York and take me to Joe's Pizza. And
oh yeah, that's gonna happen for sure.
It'll be fun. I'll plug my stuff right now. So if you enjoyed my voice, I also host a podcast about horror movies that comes out every week. It's called Nothing to Fear. I host it with my friends Alex and Luke, and it's a great fun time talking about horror movies. So you can find that at Nothing to Fear Podcast is the Instagram page. It's on all the podcasting places if you want to watch it or listen to it rather. And yeah, that's really it. Billie by Design. That's where I am. If you're watching it on Twitch, I before you and spelling Billie, and there's underscores between the words. That's where I'm doing all my stuff on Instagram. And
it looks like there's going to be a road trip to come to New York and see a few of us.
Yes, there's so many people where I'm like, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to go visit you, I want to visit you. So like, I need to start getting a lot of money so I can travel.
I hope we both get that.
I hope we both get that. So yes, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much, Maddie, and thanks everybody for watching. And until next week, bon appetit.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see how the mic is here. Looks like it's pretty good. Hey, everyone. Oh. Loud. Mute that. Sorry. I was listening to the chat audio. Get rid of this mode. Turn the light on. Yeah, I'm just... It'll be too bright. Whatever. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I just thought I'd go ahead and pop on. We had a lot of people. Don't mind the crap on my bed. Sorry. We had a lot of people watching tonight. That was pretty cool. Not here on Twitch, but a lot on Instagram. I knew there'd be a lot of people watching because Maddie's awesome. It wasn't worth the price and it was too salty. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, Serena got Thai food tonight, and I was super jealous about that. But now it sounds like it wasn't that great. Is the video quality down? Is it bad? Wow. I don't know why that's happening. Look how grainy this looks. What is happening here? That's the most bizarre thing I've seen. Let me look at something real fast. Hey Jill, by the way. Hello again. There it goes. Where is it? Oh. No, OBS is just like totally screwing up a lot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's so low res and grainy for me. Let's try something. Hold on. I'm gonna go disappear. Poof. Oh, cool. Looks like it made it worse. Alright, well, hopefully that doesn't, mess anything up. Or, hopefully it doesn't stay this way for the show tomorrow. Hey, Jess, how you doing? You subscribed again? Thank you so much. You're so awesome. 7 months. That's cool. How do you get on the emojis? Make sure you've got cool emojis. I think we have a slot for a couple more for the base subscribers. I think there's 3. Just need to figure out what to do for those though. So difficult. Do you see my flowers my girlfriend got me? Aren't they pretty? Oh, subscribe. It just keeps happening. That's why we love subscribers, because it auto-renews. Oh, that was a crummy thing to say. I admit it. I know. She went way overboard on those. But I'm very happy with them. I'm going to go ahead and change screens. Let's see what happens if I change to an Emily Would Go screen. We'll lose the video and audio for just a second. Just hold on with me. That's so weird. Look at it. It's bigger here, but it's clearer. Who knows? No, seriously, who knows? Does anybody out there know how to fix it? But now you can see. Now they're really pretty big. There's a bright purple daisy right in the middle that you see. It's the one that's right here. That's kind of nicely framed in the center. That one's good, but the one on the back, there's a pink one on the back that's already getting wilty and. Yes, poof, I'm back. Magic. Let me turn down the light on the camera because it's too bright. There we go. Now it's not so blown out. What'd y'all think of Maddie? Isn't she awesome? It was kind of funny because like I felt that the show was good, but then I noticed at a certain point, about halfway through or whatever, they really fell into a good rhythm and were getting along. This is very fun to watch. I wish I did too. And look, I've got some. I can't point because there we go. We've got some droid pieces I got to work on here. I don't think we're gonna make this a droid stream though, even though I need to work on it. The fun news that we have is on Trans Day of Visibility, which is Wednesday, the 31st. So not tomorrow, but the day after. As long as I can get my crap together, I will be doing a droid build on this channel and a new segment that we're calling the Builder's Block. I and Jess and Rosa will be switching off and doing an episode each week where we build something. So I'm going to, of course, be doing my droid builds. But I'm excited to have that on here on the actual channel, on the Transverse. So keep your eyes open for that. So what we're going to do is on Wednesday, we're going to do Valkyries at the, well, yeah, Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for an hour. And then after that, we're going to follow that with Builder's Block, which will be a 2-hour segment. Like I said, the first episode will be me doing my droid build. And then, actually, did we figure out who's next, Jess? Is it you or is it Rosa? Maybe we're deciding that here live. It's an exclusive. You all get to find out at the same time I do. So other than Serena doing her Thai food that was overly salty, what else did everybody get for dinner? Not making you. You don't have to watch. You'll be able to watch the VOD later. Yeah, we definitely missed your preview, I don't know, the day where we were going to work out bugs and all that kind of stuff and get to set up. Okay. Hot dog, that's fine. Are you making Kraft mac and cheese with it, though? That's kind of crucial. That was the way my family did it. Was always, if we did hot dogs, it was with Kraft mac and cheese. And so when someone says a hot dog, I'm like, ooh, yeah, Kraft mac and cheese sounds good. Pork loin and mashed potatoes. Yummy, yummy. I did some chicken yesterday. It was a problem because I was, of course, very hungry and cooking very last minute. So I needed it to be done fast. Just doing my usual impatient cooking. And it was very thick chicken. So like the outside started to get burned and then the insides weren't cooking. So it was just ended up being kind of dry. I like to tell myself that I'm trying to be good, and then yet I never can seem to moderate my portions. I cannot slow down when I eat. I just absolutely shovel it in. That's the big one, because if you can eat more slowly, then you'll eat less because you get full. A normal chicken. I don't know, they were just, I mean, there were chicken breasts that were like seriously this thick. And that was just a bad idea. I should have cut it up into slices, or you know, cut it in half long way. I think they were still a little frozen-y when I pulled them out, which makes it easy for that. But what app did you use? I should probably just go ahead and suck it up and do that, because I cannot seem to find any kind of self-control. It's just not a thing I possess, apparently. That's why I had to cut out Dr. Pepper entirely over 7 years ago, because I couldn't cut back. I would cut back for like a week, maybe 2. And then after a while, I would just have excuses and eventually get back to, 6 or 7 a day. Ridiculous. Lose it. Burning on the outside. Yep. Although, when these were boneless, skinless breasts, and when it's skinless, I don't usually like to burn the outside. It's not like a tri-tip, like a beef that's seasoned or whatever, and the charred outside gives it a nice texture and all that. I don't super love a really charred texture on the outside of the chicken, because it tends to dry it so deep inside. Whereas I feel like if you do that on a beef, it's just like the outside layer that gets charred and kind of dried, and the inside can stay nice and juicy. Yeah, that was kind of a good thing. Once I got to the point of dropping the Dr. Pepper, I mean, because I was so obsessed with it. I loved Dr. Pepper so much. I still actually have a couple. Watch this here. I'll show you. I have a couple fun Dr. Pepper things, but cutting it out entirely, going kind of cold turkey on it, was just easy to say no completely and just stick with that. And I've been able to stick with that for many years. I have a classic Dr. Pepper bottle that's been on my fireplace mantle for a very long time. And it's not the right logo. I preferred the previous version, although this font is nice. I just liked the solid stripe, not the splatter stripe, but I do have a bottle of Dr. Pepper. Isn't that fun? So yes, don't remember when I got that, but it's at least 10 years old. And then, of course, while we're showing old bottles, sorry about the noise there, I do have a bottle of Tooheys New from Australia. That is, probably 20 years old. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me is, so what I would do is, I'm responding to you, Jess, but I would go to work and like at 10 a.m., I would start getting hungry for like oatmeal or a granola bar, and I'd crave a Dr. Pepper with it. And that's when I knew I kind of had a problem. And then I would just sit there and I would drink it all day. I would drink that one at about 10. Then I could last through till lunch usually and go out and grab something, and I'd get a large soda usually somewhere. And then before you leave, you refill it, go back to the office, keep nursing on that until it's gone, and then go grab another one out of the fridge eventually, then head home and have 2 with dinner, and then maybe 1 again after that. It was just, it was too much. So I cut out the soda and sort of essentially switched it out for beer. But the good thing was is I couldn't drink beer all day at work. I could only drink it when I got home. So I was still drinking less calories and less bad stuff. I'm confusing you about my room. I'm in my room. This is my home. This is my bedroom. I have some stuff that used to be on my fireplace mantle that's just sitting here in my room now. You know what? It's funny. I'm such a graphic design nerd because like I took this off my mantle because I'm like I don't need this up there anymore. I don't want it, the potential of it falling off and breaking, and it's just like I don't know. I don't care anymore. But I can't seem to get rid of it because it's pretty. It's very silly. Oh, you know why? Because I have the light, my camera is open wider, so that you're getting a lot more light from the background, and I don't have the lamp and the lights on in the background. That's why it looks so different. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have anything else to talk about tonight. We've got we just did Queerantine Kitchen. Got the transgender show tomorrow night with my guest Lacey Artemis, who was somebody that I found and poached from Billie's show. So it's just kind of great because she had one of my guests on tonight, and I have one of her guests on tomorrow. Turnabout's fair play. That'd be good. Lacey was fun. I got to finally talk to her today for the first time. We had a good talk. I think your story is going to be fun and interesting. It's very similar to mine, which I always like. Just basically in, how she views herself as trans and how it came about. Whereas, so the two of us didn't have that whole, like, we knew our whole lives and we knew that we were women kind of a thing. It was more like, okay, something's not right, and you get into discovering that you're trans, and you start feeling the euphoria from expressing yourself that way. But you're still like, I don't know, am I really trans? Because I didn't hate my body my whole life, and I didn't follow a lot of those kind of stereotypical things that a lot of trans people do. So I just am always very excited to hear somebody whose story lines up with mine. And again, that's the point of the show. Every trans story has something from it that will resonate with you, but then every once in a while you'll just find one of those stories that just lines up so perfectly with what your life has been like that it really is affirming and really makes you feel good about yourself. So this will be one that definitely specifically makes me feel good because her story is so much like mine. You know what I should do? I should figure out how to light those flowers very well. I wonder if I should mirror the camera, because right hand, no, so that looks right for you. But if I mirrored it, then I could point to flowers right away, because what I see here in the preview would match. I guess my girlfriend and I are going to watch Hamlet now. So I probably shouldn't stay on too long, especially since I don't really have anything to say. Just promoting the shows. Valkyries will be fun. Have we done a Valkyrie show where you've seen the new logo? Have we done that reveal yet? The new branding? Not new branding, but just a new logo. I still love the sort of rainbowy clouds background. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So this will be the big reveal, and we'll be doing a... The thing I'm excited about Lacey's show tomorrow is we were talking, and she was mentioning that the 31st is the Trans Day of Visibility, and so she was hoping that we could kind of talk something about that in the show. Still need to think about that a little bit, but she brought up some points that I thought were kind of perfect to talk about for Trans Day of Visibility. But the next day on the Valkyries, we'll be able to really hit that kind of hard and talk about that at length. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk about it too much during the builder's block because I'll be building and won't make a whole lot of sense. But can I brag a second? Could I have like a not so humble moment? I just feel pretty right now. Especially sitting in front of my girlfriend's flowers, and I don't know. I think my hair's been behaving today. This top's feeling kind of flattering. Just a good moment. I don't know how many of you saw, but I went and I posted on the Discord under the This Is Me folder to do a post about Transgender Day of Awareness or Visibility, Day of Visibility. And one of the subjects I wanted to talk about today was just, you know, especially through Instagram and things like that, we tend to have to post sort of filtered or at least curated version of ourselves. And so I put up a post of basically 3 photos that when I look through my photos, like they kind of make me cringe for whatever reason. And I just thought that that was kind of an important thing to post, to be like, no, this is me too. And it's important when we're talking about visibility to allow ourselves to be visible as our true selves and to kind of celebrate the imperfect moments and the fact that that we make mistakes and that it's not always, you know, sunshine and pretty flowers. But, you know, I just, like I said, I just felt today that that was important in celebrating visibility for trans people and for myself, that it's not about that perfect image. It's about who we really are and the fact that we are enough and we are valid in who we are. So that's what I did. Oh, Rennie, thank you. I was not fishing for compliments. I was, like I said, it was just kind of a what's the opposite of humble? Is there an in humble? What is the word that's the opposite of humble? What's the antonym? Braggy? Anyways, it's just sort of a brag. But thank you for saying that. I was not fishing for compliments, but I appreciate them. But yeah, for the shows this week, I need to figure out how to light the flowers. You know, they're in a nice vase, so the light coming through there would be kind of fun, but a way to kind of uplight them as well. I do have a light that I can use as a spotlight and shine up at the flowers there. I hope it won't light the corner too much, though. It'll be fun to play with when it gets a little darker. What time is it now? We still have about an hour before the usual show start time. It's funny how early Billie's show is. It's also funny that it's only 5:14 right now. I feel like I've been yapping for forever, more than 15 minutes. What are you been up to today, Rennie? You get to do anything fun? Is everybody in here? Yeah, because I think Australia is still asleep, so we can still talk about Monday. Did everybody have a good Monday? I hope you all got a good start to the week. I need to start. I was hoping to be done with the legs, and then I remembered somehow when I had masked it and painted gold on it, I hadn't done this little part on the side of the foot that sticks up. So I need to rip some tape off, but not all of it because I want to keep the rest of it masked, because it's just this one spot that I need to paint gold. And once I paint that gold, then I can rip all of the tape off, paint the paint the matte clear coat, and move on with life. Well, good. Glad to hear it, Rennie. Glad it's been going well there. I think I'm going to go get some of my not too terribly burny chicken. Damn it. I didn't mask all of this because I thought it'd be fine because I was painting black. But then I went ahead and I painted over the silver parts. Before I painted the black, I painted with primer, with white primer. And so the parts that I didn't mask got some splatter on them of the white. And the black, of course, didn't like perfectly fall exactly where those white splatter did. So just being lazy and getting caught, just getting bit in the butt by it. Hopefully I don't have to paint that black because I'm trying to, because this is what you see black here is the raw plastic. So I'm trying not, I had to paint some silver parts with the black, but I'm trying not to paint any of the black body pieces because just in case it doesn't match well enough, I don't want it to be obvious. So just the parts that I can't help it, I'll paint black, but everything else I want to stay original. So I'm hoping I can kind of fix it. I can kind of scrape off the white splatter without needing to paint and mess that up. Okay, kids, I think that's it. I think I'm going to go grab some dinner and see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to grab some dinner and go watch a movie with my girlfriend. Because I can. Again, I'm just very braggy today. I don't know what the hell my deal is. I suppose I haven't felt super awesome about myself recently, so now that I kind of do all of a sudden, that I feel like talking about all of it. So yeah, come watch me tomorrow, the usual time for Lacey Artemis's show, and then tune in Wednesday where we've got a nice full bank of shows. We'll have the 2 shows right in a row. I love it. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you all so much for coming and chatting and always giving your support. Thanks for accidentally resubscribing, Jess. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.